Good morning to you, Jim and Janelle. Yeah, today we've got the threat for flooding, and this is not even to do with now Tropical Storm Debbie, whose moisture will likely impact us later on this week. These storms are thanks to a cold front moving in from the west. You can see as we widen out here in our virtual studio, a live look out the windows of our station here, and you can see the clouds and some foggy conditions outside. What I want to show you, though, is the flood watch, which will go into effect later this afternoon. All of these areas shaded in green, which basically includes our entire region, all except for extreme South Jersey and Delaware, under a flood watch for heavy downpours moving through today. And again, in the wake of all the rain that came through this weekend, any of those downpours could cause the threat for localized flooding. So again, what to expect for the rest of today, at least. It's another hot and humid day. We have some fog out there this morning, but we'll see some brightening as we head into the afternoon. We have heavy storms rolling through late this afternoon and this evening, and localized flood concerns again as that rain comes in. You can see the storms just firing up over the Great Lakes. This is all going to be moving in later on today. So a closer look again, once again, at that flood watch that will go into effect at 2 o'clock. Coming up, I'll take you through the timing of this, and then we've got to watch Debbie. Debbie's moisture getting here later this week. I'll have the latest on the timing with that coming up in just a few minutes. Let's send it over to Chris Garrett, who has a check on our morning traffic. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning.
Jim and Janelle, we've got 3 next weather alert days on the 7-day forecast, 1 for today and 2 later on this week, unfortunately right into the start of your weekend. Let's start with the near term, and you can kind of see out the windows behind me. This is a live look we have out of our studio windows, and you can see it's kind of a little foggy, a little hazy outside this morning. Very, very humid. I noticed it as soon as I walked out the door, just how sticky it is once again today. And you can see this as we look from our camera here at Penn's Landing, looking out over the Delaware River, off toward the Camden side of things. It's just a little cloudy, a little hazy out there, but the first part of the day is dry. That said, we've got 2 rounds of next weather concerns this week. The first is today into tomorrow morning. It's really tonight, and it's a cold front that we're talking about, bringing 1 to 3 inches of heavy rain in parts of the area and some gusty thunderstorms as well. Damaging winds are possible. We're in a slight risk for severe weather this afternoon and evening. High confidence of that, and we do have a flood watch to tell you about. The second round of next weather concerns coming Friday and Saturday, and this is rainfall from what was Hurricane Debbie, now a tropical storm. That is going to lift into the area, bringing, again, several rounds of heavy rain and flooding concerns with heavy thunderstorms, tropical moisture, damaging winds, gusty winds with any of these storms as well. And confidence is medium just based on the timing, but it does look like Friday into Saturday, probably the heaviest on Saturday, is going to be our best bet. We'll take a closer look at that coming up in just a moment. I want to show you how we're starting off the day, and boy, it's warm and sticky outside already. Temperatures across our map here are already, or I should say still, in the upper 70s. We didn't drop below the upper 70s last night thanks to the cloud cover. 78 right now in Vineland. We're in the mid 70s in Pemberton. Already in Philadelphia, we're at 79. So you can see how quickly we're going to be able to heat up today. The problem is dew points are in the upper 70s as well. So you can't really get temperatures to drop that far below the dew point, certainly. And if the dew point is 77, right now the temperature is 79. That is not very comfortable at all. And it's going to stay steamy throughout the course of the day. So let's go ahead and take a look at the timing of this. We'll start off with our satellite and radar showing a bit of a squeeze play, an interaction coming between the cold front that's moving through for us and now Tropical Storm Debbie. This front moves in, kind of stalls, and keeps Debbie nearly stationary through the middle to latter part of the week before some of that moisture gets drawn northward along another advancing boundary Friday into Saturday. So our first round of nasty weather, let's say, starts with this cold front coming through later this evening, and then monitoring Debbie. Around the region today, we'll start off with sunshine. So first half of the day, not terrible. It's starting at about 2-3 o'clock that we'll see a few isolated thunder showers here and there. The shore should stay dry today. The Lehigh Valley will see some storms in the afternoon. But it's later on tonight, between about 8 and midnight, that we run the greatest risk of severe storms with flooding downpours. So 4 o'clock, just a couple of spotty storms starting to pop up, but you can see a stronger line comes through right around 9 o'clock tonight. Very heavy rain with this. It's looking like the heaviest may be north and west of Philadelphia around 11 o'clock or midnight. That's when we have these heavy storms right over the city and suburbs, and then clearing the coast. But even tomorrow morning, we'll be here with you tracking a few scattered showers. Tomorrow is a more stable day because it's cloudy and it's cooler. So while we don't expect severe weather, there will be scattered shower chances at any time, and any one of these could produce localized downpours. And that threat is going to continue even into Thursday. This front's still above us, and again, we've got waves of moisture, some of those outer bands from Debbie starting to work its way through. But it's not until Friday or Saturday that we see the heaviest rain from Debbie. So for tonight into tomorrow, the reason we have this flood watch to tell you about is that some spots could pick up, especially north and west of the city, over an inch of rain falling onto already saturated ground. And the flood watch is, again, mainly from the city, Gloucester, Camden, Salem counties, Newcastle County on north, where the heaviest rain will be. That's from this afternoon through tomorrow midday. Then we've got Debbie, and it looks like by Friday into Saturday, the heaviest rain from Debbie lifted up along our next front with heavy showers and storms continuing at least into Saturday afternoon. So a quick look at your next weather 7-day, 3 next weather alert days today, Friday and Saturday. And it's cool and unsettled with showers in between. But the greatest threat for heavy rainfall comes Friday into Saturday. We will keep you posted on that time.